Hello, Teacher Kathy here. I had wanted to check in after teaching in the month of May, and I know I'm a little behind, but wanted to give you an update. I was trying to teach 35 classes in the month of May so that I could get the bonus for doing that, and I did that and then exceeded it, and I almost made it to the next level, which is 45 classes. So I ended up teaching 43 classes in the month of May, and only about half that many students, because a lot of my students are repeats, which is wonderful. And I normally teach 2 classes in a row. Sometimes I teach 3 classes in a row. I love to teach a couple classes and then take a half an hour break and then teach after that a class or 2 in the mornings. So the other day I taught 4 in a row. That's the most I've ever done. I didn't love it. I had all my props set up in little piles and was kind of going from 1 to 2 to 3, and I did not, I was barely making it into the class in time to go. So I think 4 would be my maximum, and I really do feel like it was the grace of God that I got through those 4. So I'm sorry. I know some people teach like 16 in a row. Of course, sometimes they read people's feedback and they don't know if the person they're talking about is a girl or a boy or what have you. So for me personally, I have to have some slowness to the way I do it. So I enjoy just teaching a couple, taking a break, and teaching a couple more. My goal for this coming month of June is to teach 45 classes. I have currently taught 20, and it is, what is it, the 13th? So I will be at the halfway mark, by the halfway mark, so that's good. And I have 15 more scheduled right now and a whole week of unscheduled. So I'm really hoping that I'll be able to make it to the 45 this month. So we'll see how that works. I was going to share a couple of props that we use. Some people are very propless. They literally just have like a whiteboard. They're using their whiteboard and maybe a puppet. And that's fine. That's good. I tend to use a little bit more than that. It helps me to feel like the class is more interesting for me, for them. Puppets are very good to have. They're very useful when the children don't understand that they're supposed to be answering questions, particularly because they will, hi, what is your name? Hi, what is your name? My name is so-and-so. My name is so-and-so. How old are you? How old are you? And then you bring out the puppet, and the puppet says, hello, teacher. What is your name? My name? My name is Teacher Kathy. Oh, nice to meet you, Teacher Kathy. Hello, what is your name? And then they tend to understand that you're actually speaking to them. So puppets are really good for this. I use so many stuffed animals for different things, including colors. I'm always picking up my stuffed animal yellow, because they have like one whole color on their back. So we use that a lot. You need to have a microphone. Mine is actually a bubble wand from the dollar store, but you sing a song at the end always. You do a poem or song at the beginning. And so it's really good to be able to go back and forth, back and forth. Very helpful if you know your nursery rhymes from childhood, because not only do they use them at the beginning and the end, they also use the tune of them with some crazy words having to do with whatever they're learning. So if they're learning about the face, it might say, this is my face, where is yours, or whatever. This is my eyes, these are my eyes, this is my nose. It's that sort of thing. So you go back and forth using the microphone. Very helpful. Fake food is very helpful. Not only when you're talking about eating and tasting or colors or what is your favorite, or but then also sometimes for possession. You say, this is her hamburger. You've got her. This is his hamburger. And you kind of go through different things using that. Mike is the main guy in VIPKID, and so you should always have Mike and you should always have Meg. I don't know where Meg is. Meg has disappeared. She's usually right here. I don't know. I'm sure I'll find her later, but these are good because you use them a lot. I love to use Legos for spelling words. At. Good job. Good job. S. And every letter has a motion too, so it's like a snake for S. 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 Sat. Very good. And you go through different ones. I love using the Legos. The kids like the Legos. They're nice and easy. It's good to have a couple crazy things. The children are getting distracted. They do something good. Great job! You know, you pull out the silly headband thing. I don't know, my props are not where they were. They were here a second ago when I did this video and left a part out, but they're here somewhere. But just using crazy, silly things. Dino is the mascot for VIPKID, so we use him a lot. Oh, here's Meg. I knew she was somewhere. Meg. I am using the map of China every lesson. Where do you live? They kind of look at me sometimes because they learn that at a certain level, but sometimes not where they are. So, I live in China. And then sometimes, particularly if they're a little more advanced, they'll start telling me the province they live in or the city that they live in. And then sometimes they'll tell me the color and we'll look and we'll find it. And so it's neat to kind of get to know the kids a little bit more too as you're going through. Because there's so much to the lesson, there's not always as much time for free talk. So at the beginning is a good time for that. I use a notebook. Some people use cards. I write down the name of the student and all of the props that I'm going to use. I always write down what the last slide is. There's the song. They're going to talk about the project on this slide, so I have to remember to go back and talk to the parent about the project that's up and coming. So that's the neat thing is they've put in this new system just today where when you're practicing your slides, you can actually type in the props that you're using and save it. So the next time that I teach that class, it'll just come up with all the props that I used the last time. And so that is very helpful to me because every evening I spend a little bit of time figuring out the props and pulling them out. So now I just have to pull them out once I have already taught the class. So that is a really good thing. I just wanted to share a couple things today, so I guess I'll stop there. Just very thankful for this opportunity and desiring to continue doing it. As I come back at the end of June, hopefully I'll have figured out whether or not I can teach when I go to camp with the kids this year, teach during that week so that I don't have to stop my students for that week. And hopefully I'll have reached at least 45 children. They're having a raffle. And I win stuff a lot. So yeah, we find out about the raffle tomorrow. You just automatically get put in that by teaching. So, so we'll see what happens with that. And I don't know. If you have any questions whatsoever, just ask me below. And I hope that everyone's having a great day out there. And if this is your sort of thing and you're interested, by all means, just reach out. I'll talk to you later. Bye.